I'm in my 80s now, and I've seen a lot in my lifetime. You might be thinking, what could someone like me possibly teach a teenager like you? Well, that's exactly why I want to talk to you today. I've lived through many ups and downs, and I've learned a few things along the way that I wish someone had shared with me when I was your age. I know that being a teenager can be overwhelming. School, friendships, family expectations, trying to figure out who you are and what your future holds. Trust me, I've been there. It's not easy, and it's okay to feel unsure or even lost at times, but I'm here to tell you, you're going to make it. And not only will you make it, but you'll thrive if you take the right steps, listen to the right advice, and don't give up on yourself. So let's talk. I want to share some of the most important lessons I've learned in my 80 years. These lessons help me navigate life, and I believe they can help you too. When I was your age, I didn't take mental health seriously. I thought I could just tough it out, stress, anxiety, worry. But let me tell you, that doesn't work. It catches up with you. I used to push myself until I was on the edge of burning out. And when that happens, you're stuck and it feels impossible to move forward. There were times I felt like I was drowning in my own thoughts, thinking the weight of the world was on my shoulders. Maybe you've felt that way too. Maybe you feel that way now. It's not a sign of weakness, but a signal to take a step back and prioritize your mental health. Start small. Practice mindfulness. Take a moment each day to check in with yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to talk to someone about it. Whether it's a friend, family member, or therapist, seeking help is not a sign of failure. It's a step towards strength. I wish I'd learned this earlier. Your mind is a powerful thing. If you take care of it, it'll carry you through the toughest times. Don't wait until you're breaking down to take action. Build mental resilience now, and your future self will thank you. You're going to feel a lot of things over the years: anger, joy, fear, sadness, and it's all normal. But here's the trick. Don't bottle it up. I've done that. I thought I could just push my emotions aside and keep moving forward. And you know what happened? They'd build up, and eventually, boom, everything would spill out at once. It doesn't just hurt you. It hurts the people around you too. I've made mistakes because I ignored my own feelings, and it led to regret. If I could go back, I'd tell my younger self to stop pretending everything's okay when it wasn't. So, here's what I want you to do. Start recognizing your emotions as they come up. When you feel angry, sad, anxious, don't push it down. Acknowledge it. Then talk to someone you trust or write about it. It's okay to not be okay. Emotions are meant to be felt. Processing them in healthy ways will make you stronger, not weaker. I can't tell you how much it'll help in the long run to not let your emotions control you, but to control how you respond to them. That emotional maturity will serve you in every area of life, especially when things get tough. Okay, this one's big. I didn't take my body seriously when I was younger. I thought I was invincible. But let me be real with you. It'll catch up to you. I spent too many years neglecting my health, skipping workouts, eating junk, thinking I could handle it all. Trust me, your body isn't a machine. It can't run on fumes forever. I hit a point in my life where I couldn't do the things I loved. And it was all because I didn't take care of myself when I had the chance. I don't want you to go through that. But here's the good news. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to start. Eat a little better, move a little more, and rest when you need to. Even something as simple as a daily walk or taking the stairs instead of the elevator adds up. Don't wait for a health scare to realize how much your body matters. And here's the secret. The habits you build now, in your teens, will set you up for a healthy, vibrant life. It's never too late to start, but the sooner the better, so take care of your body, because it's the only one you get. All right, this is where I really wish I could go back and slap some sense into myself. Money. It's not just about getting a paycheck or buying stuff. It's about building freedom for yourself. I didn't learn that until much later, and I paid the price. I thought I could just make more money and everything would be fine, but guess what? It's not how much you make. It's how much you keep and what you do with it. If you don't understand the basics of managing money, you'll end up stuck in a cycle of working just to pay bills. Start now, seriously. Even if you only save a small amount each month, it'll grow over time. Learn the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket, Liabilities take it out. If you can master that at your age, you'll be ahead of the game. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by money. I did. But if you start small, reading, asking questions, even talking to someone who knows more, you'll build a foundation, and one day you'll realize money is no longer something you worry about. It's something you control. Now let's talk about career. You're probably feeling the pressure to figure it out. I get it. Everyone around you is making big decisions, and it feels like you have to know exactly what you want. But here's the truth. It's okay if you don't. I didn't, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to have it all figured out. I changed careers multiple times in my life, and each one taught me something valuable. So, try things out. You don't need to know exactly where you're going right now. What matters is the journey and the learning you do along the way. Take risks, but don't throw caution to the wind. Find what excites you and dive into it. Work hard, yes, but work smart. And remember, skills are more important than titles. If you build valuable skills, you'll always have opportunities. And one more thing, don't compare your path to others. Your career doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It's your story, and you get to write it.